Welcome to the Jordan Effect. True Crime Chronicles. I'm Jordan, your guide through the gripping world of true crime storylines. Join me as we unravel mysteries, examine clues, and uncover the chilling truth. A former California sheriff's deputy has said anti-police bias was to blame after a jury acquitted a man seen on video punching her to the ground and trying to shoot her with his own gun. Former San Bernardino County Sheriff's Deputy Megan McCarthy told Fox and Friends First on Thursday that recent reforms to the jury selection process in California have allowed jurors with a distinctive bias toward law enforcement to decide their cases. If you express an implied bias against law enforcement, you are allowed to serve on a jury. And that's never been the case before, McCarthy said. So in my situation, we've had a lot of jurors expressing this bias toward law enforcement, and they've yet to find my suspect guilty or not guilty. The attack happened in 2019 after McCarthy responded to a frantic 911 call from suspect Ari Young's mother, saying, oh my God, get my son out of here," before the line died down. The video shows Young repeatedly beating McCarthy after arriving at the scene and fighting with her over her gun. According to McCarthy, once Young was in possession of the gun, he fired several shots before the gun jammed. A jury found Young not guilty of attempted murder and assault of a peace officer, but instead convicted him of the lesser charge of negligent firing a firearm and was unable to convict several other counts, including resisting arrest. Young's defense team called the video a delusion and pleaded self-defense, saying McCarthy had no right to grope the schizophrenic suspect. "I was heartbroken," McCarthy said of the decision. "You know, I spent almost 4 years recovering from that incident, and I was told, you're not a victim. You do not speak. You don't get that closure. It was kind of a knife in my back that I wished I didn't have. I don't know how you can see a video of a crime and give this person access to a community. It's heartbreaking and devastating for people." California Assembly Bill 3070, which focuses on the wrongful disqualification of prospective jurors, went into effect in 2022. According to the language of the bill, valid grounds of appeal now considered invalid for the dismissal of jurors include expression of distrust or having a negative experience with law enforcement or the criminal justice system, and expression of a belief that law enforcement officers engage in racial profiling or that criminal justice has been applied in a discriminatory manner. He should have had enough evidence to lead to a conviction. The defense argued that she did not have the legal authority to hold him, and therefore he is free to defend himself and do whatever he wants to get away from her, including beating and shooting, her assailee told Fox News Digital. "It's not right. It's not the law. And I don't think the judge should allow that argument to be made that way." The county sheriff also expressed frustration at the lack of meaningful consequences in the case. The video speaks for itself and, more importantly, shows the escalation of violence being experienced by the public and our